All right. We're getting started. All right. Um, so last time, um, you had just finished uh, bringing in a, Triana Sabor, who was um, the queen had put her name out as being the assassin of the king, and you two went and rescued her and brought her in before the queen's guards or any mobs got a hold of her. You got her and brought her back to um, the guard called Citadel Verad, I think. Anyway, you brought her back to the Citadel for safekeeping and um, interviews and interrogation by Croft. Um, then Croft gave you a new assignment on behalf of this gentleman, Thousand Bones, whose son was recently murdered, and by a man named Rolf. And he asked that you two go down to the Dead Warrens, where they had tracked his body, but they didn't want to pursue him any further because being a Shawanti, they would it would cause more problems. It would be better if somebody who was a Kovosan citizen or from the guard or government um, go and bring and retrieve his son's body for him, lest he and his warriors go down and get the body himself or themselves. And so he gave you a description of the body, and being familiar with the the city, you were able to easily find your way to the Dead Warrens and found your way down into the catacombs. The description that was given to you was a young man, 18 years old, with short brown hair, and a distinctive scar from uh, across his left cheek. He also has several large Shawanti tribal tattoos on his arms and torso. His arms, legs, and torso. Uh, it is unlikely you would see anybody else with those kind of markings down in the Dead Warrens. So, yeah, I'll populate that. You had just wandered into the Dead Warrens. You had fought an owlbear skeleton. I'm gonna pop y'all. You had made it down here. Yeah. And you had fought a couple reanimated skeletons, and here, I'll shrink myself down. Yeah. Let's try resetting the fog. There we go. Okay. So you just fought a couple reanimated skeletons, and you also came across several Darrow. Darrow are subterranean gnomes, basically, evil aligned, uh, less into technology and more into mystic and arcane arts. And so you're down here looking for this young man's body. What do you do next? You just killed a couple Darrow and their Sturge guard dogs. Pets.
Well, pick a direction.
Let's go up the stairs.
I'll keep my eye on our backs to make sure nothing comes up on us.
Okay. Yeah, you did use Booming Blade a couple times.
Heck yeah.
Just all willy-nilly.
Well, you know.
So, Miss Randier, as you proceed towards these stairs, you can see ahead of you the walls and ceilings in this hallway are encrusted with dozens of yawning skulls. Their mouths are open into dark holes in the walls.
Creepy. Alright, I'm gonna keep on pushing past the creepy skulls.
Okay. And Findak is right behind you.
Yep.
All right. So it's silent. It's dead silence. You can hear your footsteps echoing down this hall. Now, Findak, you can't see in the dark. You have a torch, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, you're gonna go north or south down in this hallway.
I guess if I look down, I guess north and south, do I see anything?
Yeah. So you're looking down south and you see that it ends in a roughly hewn wall,
Okay.
with several more skulls, put into it. So the only real way to go is north. Ahead of you, you see two small alcoves, and then the only way out is through a doorway up to on the right-hand side.
Okay. Make my way up to the doorway.
Right. I'd like you both to roll, excuse me, a perception check. I'll give you advantage, Mithrandir, but not you, Findak.
Okay. 19.
19. I got 11.
Okay. Unfortunately, maybe it's like the shadows playing tricks on you. I can't actually move you guys around, but I'm gonna plop you like right about here. Unfortunately, the lights are playing, or the flickering of the light maybe is playing tricks on you, and maybe Mithrandir, maybe all these humanoid skulls just look the same. What you fail to see is a plate trigger that one of you has set off, possibly Mithrandir. You can't tell. The footsteps were just echoing back and forth, so you couldn't see. I will allow you both a DC 15 dexterity check, or dexterity saving throw, for half damage.
That was a 15.
15, you're good.
12.
12, okay. So it's D6. Now, I'll roll two separate ones. The first one will be for Findak, and it's half damage. Okay, we'll just call that a 2. And full damage for Mithrandir. Ooh, jeez, I'm rolling rocks. 5.
Alright.
Now, I would also like you to roll 2 more perception checks. This time, Mithrandir, you'll just roll one single one, no advantage on the roll, and Findak, you'll roll at disadvantage because you just got hit by acid.
Okay, the first one, disadvantage is a 7.
Okay. All right. So
19.
Okay, you got 19?
Yeah.
Okay. One of these What you both fail to see, or hear rather, is a rattling sound. Ooh, shoot, I didn't mean to drop that right there. But from the wall jumps out two of these serpentine skeletal monsters. You might be able to gain some knowledge. Probably, I don't know how much arcane knowledge you might have, but you might be able to glean some kind of information from these guys. There are two of them, one ahead of you and one behind you. They have a serpentine body, ribs that look like humanoid ribs that kind of spread out like a cobra's almost, like a hood, and a human face with the jaws disassembled and spread out with fangs. And one of them is going to get an attack on, let's see. Oh, I'm the only one rolling on this. Okay. Finneck, you rolled a
7.
a 7?
Yep.
Okay. And Mithrandir, you rolled a 19?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I rolled a 4 on one of them. So one of them will get an attack of opportunity. It will swing, it'll take a bite, or attempt to take a bite out of Findex, since he was least aware of this thing creeping up on it. Okay. It's going to take... Alright, it rears up and it begins swaying back and forth like a cobra. I would like you to roll a wisdom saving throw. DC 15. Mithrandir, you're fine. You don't have to roll for this.
17.
17. You are fine. We'll go into combat now. Mithrandir, you also failed, but you didn't fail so low as to you caught one of them, but the other one was not. Okay, so I rolled a 6. Let's see. That's my dex save, so 9. Finneck, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 9.
Is that with your modifier?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your modifier?
+4.
+4? Okay. Alright, and then Mithrandir, what did you roll?
11.
11. Okay. So it's gonna be the monster to the south going first. Then it's going to be Mithrandir. Then it's going to be Findeck. And then it'll be the monster to the north. So what would you like to do, Mithrandir?
Which one of these did I see? You said I saw one and didn't see the other.
You probably would have seen the one directly to the south.
Okay. I'm gonna, I guess, just go up and smack it with the sword. I'm gonna do the booming blade.
Booming blade, okay.
It's +7. 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
So it'd be 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then
Oh, piercing,
Yeah,
huh? Okay, you see that it doesn't seem to be as effective as you would have liked.
oh. And that's it for now.
Okay. So this beastie that's on the north that had just taken a strike at Finda will attempt to bite. You get a +6 to this one. The 20 hit you.
Yep.
Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna need you. So I'm gonna give you some damage, and then I'm going to need a pretty important Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So you're gonna take 6 points of damage, and I need a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
$14.
14. Okay, you're good.
Don't mind me asking, what kind of damage would it have been?
Oh well, maybe with an Arcana
Let me
check.
read real quick.
Huh?
Because I have absorb elements, so I was trying to see if I might be able to
Ah.
absorb it, but do I have to get hit for that?
Absorb
yeah, you have to get
element.
hit with that. Because it absorbs half the damage, and then you can deal that type of damage back on your next attack.
Yeah. On your turn, if you want to do an Arcana check, I can give you all kinds of information.
Okay.
Yeah. So next is going to be Findak. It's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, I skipped my guy. Yeah.
I'm also going to use Booming Blade
Okay.
and attack with my +1 dagger. The 26 to hit,
That's a hit.
and then with the bonus action. Oh yes, I cast the Booming Blade.
Yep.
Okay. How much damage did you do?
Booming Blade takes 1 action, and you make the melee attack. So I could take the bonus action with 2-weapon fighting.
Booming Blade's a cantrip. So
But it tells you make the attack with Booming Blade.
yeah, there's been a lot of debate on this, and it really depends on how the DM wants to play it, but the rules as written, I think it's something along the lines of you're casting a spell, and part of that spell is the melee attack.
Yep, totally. Yep, that is it exactly. Yep.
Gets tricky, and that's where it depends on if you want to use a spell or if you want to do an attack and a bonus attack.
Well, you already did you not want to hit it with the booming blade?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Do the Booming Blade attack, and I was going to use my bonus action with 2-weapon fighting to hit it again.
Well, I would say that you can, because like Mithrandir said, it's part of the text on the spell that you get that attack. Totally, go for it.
With the other dagger.
Okay.
And that's a 15 to hit.
That is a hit. Give me damage on both of those.
First one's 7, the second one's 7.
Okay. So again, you see that your dagger and that sword just don't seem to be as effective as you would as your previous experience would give you.
You level 5.
All right. So we'll go to the top of the round. I think I skipped my guy the first time. Did you want to do a quick knowledge check?
Yeah, I'll do an Arcana check.
Okay, you can do it your turn, but it's I mean I'll let Findak do it if he wants to do
Oh,
it real
okay,
quick.
sorry.
Okay. I mean, history, insight.
I'll let you you have not encountered one of these before. Probably not, like unlikely to have encountered one before, but I would roll an Arcana check.
That'd be 20.
Would you get?
20.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
So
18 plus.
yeah, perhaps like recently you did start studying like Arcana, if I'm not mistaken. That's how you picked up these spells. So yeah, perhaps while flipping through the pages, you recall seeing in a bestiary. This is a construct called a Necrophidius. It is a type of necromancy construct. It's undead. It has characteristics of undead and skeletal, specifically, meaning that it is resistant to it. It's resistant to like slashing and piercing. So you need something. You might need something better. Something that does bludgeoning might be better in this circumstance. As for you got a 20?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, this thing was acting like a snake, like a cobra. So, I mean, you would imagine that it's probably trying to, some kind of put, trance, to daze you a little bit by rocking back and forth like a cobra does. And it's probably poisonous of some, it has some kind of poison of some kind. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I imagine you share that with your friend here. And it's actually my guy in the South's turn because I skipped him last time. He is going to attempt to daze Mithrandir by just dancing, oscillating back and forth. Oh, I don't need to roll that. You need to roll a. You need a DC 15 Wisdom check.
Wisdom. It's an 18.
18. You're fine. Yeah, that's how it spends its turn. It's just. Oh, I have. Oh no, that's not. I have multi-attack. Oh hell. Okay, never mind. It's my turn. I'm gonna take a bite at you. Seeing as ineffective at trying to trance you, I'll try to take a bite at you.
Doesn't have to.
Ah, crap! It's a miss. I'm pretty sure an 11 misses, right?
It definitely misses.
Okay. Okay. Mithrandir, it's your turn.
Okay. Can I just shoot it with a firebolt?
Shoot it with a firebolt. Do I roll a saving throw or no?
No, it's an attack roll.
Okay.
Ouch. It's a 10.
That is a miss.
Yep. Well, I'll just sit here and contemplate my life choices.
Okay. Findak, it's your turn.
Okay. How far am I from a door? Let's see.
The door to the north?
Yeah.
Let's find out. Q. You're about 10 feet from the door. Plus, so 10 foot. You're about 13 feet from the door. If you want to get into the other room.
Okay. I'm going to hold my action of using Mage Hand to open up that door till Mithrandir's turn, and we're gonna book it for that door.
It's more of a corridor. There's no real door there.
Okay. Well then, never mind. I won't.
Go for it. I'll catch up.
Why did you want to do something cool? I can put a door there.
I was just gonna use my Mage Hand to go open the door and wait for us to come running in, and I can slam it shut.
Yeah, we can do that.
But
There's a door there. It's a real sturdy door.
Hell yeah. Alright.
perfect.
I don't want to take your cool idea from you. I want to poop on it.
It was an option. That's all.
Okay, so you're holding your action to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I basically just use the Mage Hand to go hold the door open. We run past,
Alright.
and we'll slam the door shut.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. So, is that the rest of your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Alrighty, so it will be the Necrophidius on the northern side. Will attempt to, again, the Dance of Death. So that'll be you, Findak, since you're facing that way. Go ahead and give me another DC 15 save.
I try to swipe over to my save page, my skill page, and it goes back a page. That would be a 7.
Yes. Everything's coming up, Greg. All right. I'm going to roll 2 d4s. This is a mind-affecting spell. You are paralyzed for 6 rounds.
Oh, wow.
Now, I imagine you just go rigid and just fall. Or maybe you just slump straight down. And you are paralyzed for 6 rounds. Ruh-roh. Alright. Next, it's going to attempt to bite you. Now, since you're paralyzed, do advantage. Can I do advantage? No. I'll just take the higher roll. Oh, nice. A nat 20.
Uh-oh.
So that's 8 plus... You get a plus 4 on that, so... On that... So that's a total of 19.
I am unconscious.
I'm sorry, so you're not paralyzed for 6 rounds, you're dazed for 6 rounds.
Oh.
I'm dead for 6 rounds.
You're dazed. I'll take away...
Oh, I'm unconscious.
Are you unconscious right now?
Yeah.
Are you dying right now?
Yeah.
What the heck?
You can't die on me. It's not allowed.
Yeah, you can't die on us. Alright, so...
I went to D&D Beyond for my crappy rolls tonight.
You've been rolling rocks? Okay, so this is a paralyzed roll. You're paralyzed for 2 rounds. You're dazed for 6, paralyzed for 4. Now... I'm gonna find these polls. Have your days. Would I get a advantage on you? I'm not sure. I don't want to. But I mean, imagine that I would. Okay. Well, that's not good. So, and that was 19 damage total. Okay. All right. It's going to be the Necrophidius to the north's turn, or
Did it
south's
just go?
turn. Yes, the
So,
south one's turn. It is also going to attempt the Dance of Death.
oh boy. So that was wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw 15. You're probably thinking like, damn it, Greg, I just told you I was having fun. I'm not having fun anymore.
It's all part of the game, man.
You got this. Come on, Mithrandir.
Oh yeah, I got this.
Okay.
19.
Nice, you're good. All right. It is also going to attempt to bite you, though. That's a miss. Yeah.
Okay.
Even with my bonus, that's gonna be a miss. 15.
Nope. I'm 16 now.
Okay. Mithrandir, it's your turn.
Okay. I would like to remember that I have a freaking familiar and send the familiar to distract and help me make an attack against the south worm thing. I'm
Give it
gonna cast
disadvantage.
Booming Blade on it.
Okay.
With advantage. So either a 23 or I got a 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
Sweet.
Now,
That's...
I don't want to metagame for anything, but like you know that like the slashing or piercing isn't going to be as effective as bludgeoning.
I understand. I understand.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's okay.
Okay.
It makes sense in my head for this next part that may or may not work. We'll find out.
Okay, I got you.
10
Okay.
piercing, and then I'd like to turn. Can I pick up the unconscious halfling and run to this doorway up here?
Yes.
I'll take an opportunity attack. I understand.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Totally.
I'd like to do that, please.
Okay. I will take an opportunity attack from the one in the north.
Okay.
It will attempt to bite as you run by.
Okay.
That's a miss. Okay.
Okay, cool. Okay, we're in the doorway.
You're in the doorway.
Yep.
Is Mage Hand a concentration spell? Does it go away when he's
I'm
unconscious?
guessing it would go away if I'm unconscious.
Yeah, you're unconscious. It's
yeah.
Lucky for you, the door is unlocked.
okay. Good.
Okay. So you pop into what looks like a laboratory. Do you actually enter the room or no?
I'd like to enter. Can I close the door behind us?
Yeah,
or is that too much? Okay.
You can do that. Now, so your action was to you just picked up Findak and just ran.
Yeah, that was my movement, I suppose.
Okay, so do you want to take a second to? I mean, y'all have healing potions.
Right. I already made an attack, so the potion would be another action, correct?
You didn't make an attack. You just scooped him up and.
I did the booming blade.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
10 piercing on the south guy.
Okay. Yeah, you close and quickly bar the door. You turn around and find yourself in what looks like a laboratory. There are wooden tables stacked with vials, beakers, and other alchemical gear. Although the southern table is heaped with broken vials and leans awkwardly on a hastily repaired leg. There are 3 large cauldrons that sit against the eastern wall. One of them is unopened. Its foul, rancid contents uh, of old rendered smell like old fat, like rotten fat and protein and meat, have spilled to the floor in congealed mess. Also in the room, you're surveying, you see a single. Kind of hard to put these things out there. Okay. One gigantic darrow. I'm just kidding.
Shit.
He's little. He's like this big.
Cauldron.
She's the size of Findak. I'll open up the radius of the fog of war so you can see. Okay. You can actually see in the dark, so you probably see.
Yep.
Okay. So I will. We can roll for initiative again.
Does that southern snake thing move at all?
Yeah, but you've barred the door.
Okay.
So they like on they're moving. They're moving there, but effectively they're blocked in there.
Okay. Whenever he moves, he takes 7 thunder damage.
Woo. Okay. Findak, you also casted Booming Blade on that Necrophidius. So you want to roll for that damage?
Will that still be on it, even if I'm unconscious?
Yeah, I imagine so.
Okay. One.
One. Very good. Findak, never to let the party down. Alright.
Let's say it's because the booming blade was waning from me being unconscious.
There you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Not my night tonight, guys.
I'm not feeling so good.
Change up your dice.
What the hell is this? Alright. Alright, I got a 8 for my initiative. Mithrandir, you got a 16 on your initiative?
Sure did.
Okay. You're going first. Findak, go ahead and roll yours.
24.
44. What did you get?
I got 24.
24, okay.
Hey, just hold your turn until after mine. I'll help you out.
Well, the time I get a 20, it's on initiative.
Right.
Alright. So it's gonna be Findak. Now are you actually dying? You're unconscious and dying?
I'm -2.
Okay. So you'll have to roll to stabilize the Constitution saving throw.
Let's save.
It's just a 10. You got this. But
Here, we'll do it on the app here so we can all see it. And all hate me when I roll it.
I take your word for it. Hey, that's plus what's your bonus though?
Oh yeah, you get your con bonus.
I think it's 2. So you
Hey, it's
Yeah,
11.
see, you're stabilized. Now, you still have starting a new round. So you still have 3 more rounds of being paralyzed. All right. And you're dazed for 5 more rounds. All right. Mithrandir, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna one of us has a potion of healing, and I'm gonna stuff it down his throat.
All right, you heal for
Hopefully
10.
being paralyzed doesn't mean he drowns in his healing potion.
And you are dying again from drowning
Right.
in healing potion. No, okay, cool. Yeah, you heal for 10 then.
Cool.
Do you have any bonus actions or anything like that?
Nothing useful.
Nothing
So
useful.
I'll just kind of move away from him so as to not draw fire.
Yeah.
To him.
To him, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, you just came in and slumped. He's a small character, or he's a small creature, so he.
I just set him down in the corner over there.
Yeah, totally.
Propped him up so he can sit and.
Yeah, he's got cover with this table as it is, but so does the Darrow, being an equally small creature. She can see you, and she'll take a quick shot with her little crossbow. Good. That is a miss. Okay.
Yeah.
She will kind of take another move over here. I'll say, like, well, if you want to, we'll say, like, Vindak is, I mean, I imagine you just didn't slump him there on the floor. In the middle of the room. You know, you kind of hit him.
Okay.
Roll, I want Mithrandir, I want you to roll a stealth check, and I will roll against you with my perception.
Stealth, not my strong suit.
See how effectively you hid.
I got a 17.
And I got a 5, so
yeah,
he is successfully hidden. I'm just gonna move. If you can, Findak, can you move yourself to the corner possibly? Just move yourself up that corner. Well, you're in that corner, Findak. Anyway, yeah, there you go. You're hidden there in that corner, slumped against the wall. All right, that's the Darrow's turn, so it's going back up to Findak. Now you're still paralyzed.
Yep.
So that's it. But you are conscious now. And you do have your familiar.
That is true.
So you can cause make the familiar do something to cause a distraction for this guy.
Actually, could I use? No, it's verbal and semantics. I couldn't use Mage Hand.
For somatic, no, you can't, because you have to move. If it's anything verbal, then yeah, like just verbal, sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have a familiar. What did you say was in the cauldrons? It was. Seed.
Yeah, it's like rancid fat, like lye, and kind of byproducts for whatever kind of gross necromantic stuff is going on down here.
Are there flames underneath it at all? Like boiling it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm having a familiar come up and like tip it towards the Darrow.
Okay. I will attempt a dexterity saving throw. I have a dex saving throw. I have a dex modifier of 2, so here we go. Okay. So I got a 20.
I'm guessing that would pass it.
I mean, that's a pretty high roll. So she'll dodge that. But that was awesome. I will give myself Or maybe because she's trying to dodge out of the way, disadvantage on either her next attack or advantage on Mithrandir's attack. And
Okay.
it's actually Mithrandir's turn, so Mithrandir, if you want advantage on the roll.
Sure, I'll take it. So there is, I'm assuming, fire between her and the cauldrons.
It's like
Yeah.
boiling
Mix of fire and reduced fat, and it's just slippery and gross there.
Sure. Is there anything on these tables?
Yes, it's full of like glassware, like laboratory style glassware, broken vials, chemicals.
Alright, I'll save the cool hood slide for later.
Okay.
I'll just run around, boringly running around the table, and I'm gonna stab her in the face.
Okay, you do that.
At 12? It's a 12 hit?
A 12 is not a hit.
Ah, okay. Well, shucks. That's all I got, so.
You got. Alright, the Darrow's turn. She will.
Oh, you said I had advantage. Wow.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Cool. Let me try that again.
Do that. Try it again. 1.
Hey, that's better. You got a 23.
That is a hit.
Okay, cool. So that'll be, wow, a whopping 6 piercing damage.
6.
And then I'm gonna spin back around this table, and she can take the opportunity attack.
Okay. So did you move and then disengage to, or like?
No, she can try to hit me. That's what I meant. Sorry. I just ran up, stabbed her, and tried to run away.
Okay. Sure. Take the opportunity attack. Why not?
Go for it.
You've given me that opportunity to attack
Sure.
you. 14 hit.
Nope. Hey,
Okay.
you give me +1 armor.
That's what I get.
Yep.
All right. So it's gonna be her turn next. Now the cauldrons are over there, so she's gonna come over here.
And take 8 thunder damage.
Oh, what? How much thunder damage do I take?
8.
8?
Yep.
Okay. Oh. Okay, never mind. How much damage am I taking?
8 thunder damage.
8? Where are your dice from? Alright.
It's an app on my phone.
It was a strictly rhetorical question. I trust. She's gonna actually go. She's gonna go up to you.
So what is it? 5E companion app.
Yeah, I think
It's on Play
Findak
Store.
needs that app.
Yeah.
Alright. She's gonna attempt to sweep at you with her hooked short spear.
Oof,
Ooh,
that
that's
will
a
hit.
hit.
Yep.
It's gonna be now. It's 1d4 minus 1.
That's kind of the wrong way for math.
Yeah, but she's a
Roll,
very weak
1.
character. All right, so
he didn't
2.
roll 2 damage. Okay.
But
I'll
the
take
more
it.
important thing is that I need a strength saving throw from you. Otherwise, she will knock you prone.
Oh yeah, that's probably gonna happen. Because I have a -1. Oh hey. 18.
Oh, yep. All right. So you manage.
Wow.
She tries to sweep the leg like Daniel-san, but she fails to do so. All right.
The trick is to lift your leg.
That's how you avoid getting swept.
Yep.
Okay. Findak, it's your turn. You are still paralyzed.
How many of those does he have left?
He should have one left.
37.
Okay.
He should have one left.
One more? Okay. Then what's days do?
I
It's got that for a couple after that.
was trying to find that. It'd be great if they had that on here, but I don't want that on here. I'd really like to be able to run like Call of Cthulhu and other like RPGs using the app. But I like it being generic. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say he gets a disadvantage on attack rolls, advantage on being attacked. It's because like he's dazed, he doesn't know. It's like he's seeing double vision basically. Oh.
It says the creature is befuddled, unable to cast spells as easily, and is prone to being interrupted.
Oh. Okay. That'll work. That works too. Okay.
So you just can't focus on spells.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay. So disadvantage on spell casting?
Pretty much it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll use that. We'll use that then. Thanks for checking on that. Okay.
I've never used dazed before.
I haven't either. I've used confused.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
Findeck, it's your turn still. So you can still, have your familiar go and take care of, business for you.
I'll have it jump at the thing to kind of distract it, maybe giving Mithrandir advantage on his next attack.
Definitely. Sounds good. And Mithrandir, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna swing a sword at it again.
Swing a sword at it.
This seems to be alright. Okay, not that one. That's better. 15.
A 15 is a hit. Yep.
Yes.
You successfully bumped this guy.
I hit it.
He's,
11 piercing.
How much?
11.
11 piercing. Okay.
Then I'm gonna move over here.
Okay, you're disengaging.
Just walking. So.
Okay, so she'll take a quick attack at you with her short spear. That is a miss. Now, however, I did mention that southern cauldron had spilled and had leaked grossness there. So,
okay.
if you want to like move a little bit closer to her, that's fine.
Okay, I'll just move it. I missed that part. Sorry.
Okay, no, it's okay. I didn't want you to have to do like a dex saving.
I wish there was a way to put like icons or tiles or something like that on here.
Yeah. I keep mentioning that, but maybe one day.
It shouldn't be too hard. You got like creature icons. You should just put down like condition icons type of thing. Where
oh yeah, you're right.
That one that he spilled, you could just put a little fireball or something, and then this one you could put some kind of puddle-looking thing.
Oh yeah, you're right. I can make my own tokens and put them up there. Problem is
nice.
that you all cannot move them. Only I'd be able to move them.
Right, and that for like terrain stuff, that'd be okay. We wouldn't need to move the terrain type tokens.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that next time. Okay.
Cool.
Mithrandir,
Yep.
You're done, correct?
Yes.
Okay. The Darrow going to. Did you hit her again with Booming Blade?
Of course.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay, she's not very intelligent or smart, so she's going to come and attempt to hit you again. Now she has been bloodied as well.
Okay. 7 thunder damage.
7?
Yep.
Are you just taking the average at this point?
No, I'm actually rolling a D8, and it's just doing really well, surprisingly.
Man,
I'm sure I'll get a 1 in here somewhere.
you need to give some of that magic to Findeck because he needs
Apparently, well, it wouldn't matter. He's paralyzed.
it. So in the midst of her running, the booming blade triggers, and she just flies into one of the tables and slumps to the floor. You now have a brief respite, as there's nobody else trying to attack you right now.
I'm gonna go run over and check on Findeck.
Okay.
Smack him on the cheeks a couple times. Give it a good old sternum rub.
The sternum rub.
He'll wake up.
Eventually, Findeck does wake up. So Findeck, do you have any? You're at 10 hit points basically.
Yeah.
Do you have any more healing potions?
Yeah, I got one.
So you can give yourself another 10. And then I don't know how you want to, if you want to look around the room, you want to search this place. You didn't really do any searching in the previous room. Up to you. This is a laboratory.
I'm gonna light up a torch with the fires in a cauldron so I can see better.
Okay.
And then I'll go inspect the tables.
Okay. Can I check out this little bench-looking thing down here?
Sure thing. Okay, so we'll go with Findeck first since he kind of sat out that whole combat.
That makes sense.
We'll give him a chance to play.
I liked it. I still won. I didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, but you might want to play. Do a perception check. Now you can use perception, or you can use intelligence, or you can do arcana or medicine.
I rolled 15 perception.
15 perception. So now you recognize that this is a lab. There is a fair amount of usable reagents here. But you're not quite skilled enough to kind of put everything together. So maybe that's something you and Mithrandir can work together. But there's definitely some very useful things you can kind of cobble together. However, you do find some alchemical compounds already mixed together. You find 2 vials labeled Silver Sheen. You find 2 more potions, like healing potions. Mithrandir, you find a potion of invisibility.
Ooh, another one. Sweet.
You find 2 scroll. You're by that bookshelf, right?
Yes.
You find 2 scrolls of false life and a scroll of dispel magic.
Sweet.
To the south, Mithrandir, you can see that there is another alcove and a door.
Okay. Findick, did you say you wanted some help up there with the lab equipment?
Yeah, I just want to find, like, explosive shit.
Okay.
Okay.
You said I could roll, or can I roll Arcana for that?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Seems the most sciencey.
Yeah, it's pretty
Is that
sciencey.
18?
An 18. Now, you two working together, you're able to, and utilizing the equipment that's available, you're able to cobble together some pretty usable equipment or reagents or compounds. So you put you're able to put together 3 doses of vermin repellent. Uh, 4 doses of black adder venom. You've 2 tanglefoot bags.
2 tanglefoot?
Tanglefoot, yeah. It's one word.
Okay.
Look up what these things do. And a hybridization funnel.
Hybridization what?
Funnel. So the funnel is used to safely mix other alchemical compounds. So in future, if you wanted to mix more chemicals together, this allows you, and it's a tool basically. So it's something like a set of, you know, what's it called? Thieves tools or something like that. Alchemical Kit. You get advantage. I'll give you advantage on crafting future potions and compounds. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, nice.
And Silver Sheen basically gives your weapon a silver quality for X number of hours. I'll look it up. Vermin Repellent repels small vermin under a certain CR. And I don't know what it is. This. Anyway, I don't think there's really anything useful at the moment except maybe the black adder venom. I'm pretty sure that gives it a venom quality. Yeah. So it gives a weapon a DC 11 poison upon injury. It's once per round for 6 rounds, or 1d2 constitution damage, and requires a constitution saving throw of 11. There's a note thing they used to have a note section on here, but I can't do that anymore. Anyway, so that's what you're able to cobble together, which I think is pretty good.
Not bad at all.
Okay, so and Finnek, you just wanted to make something explosive.
Yep.
Okay. You can do a an Arcana check with advantage because you have that new alchemical tool, and we'll set the DC at 15.
Yeah, 16.
You hit it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a D4. That's how many. We'll just call them like similar to Molotov cocktail.
Okay.
Okay, so unfortunately, you're only able to put together 1.
Okay.
Maybe you ran out of vials. Or reagents, one of the two. Okay. But that's about it.
Sweet.
So there is a kind of roughly hewn corridor that goes off to the east, and a corridor that goes straight to the south with a door. Oh, this door is boarded.
Okay. Just like wooden boards.
Yeah.
Could I burn them?
Yeah, sure you can burn them.
Okay. Just throw a firebolt at them.
Okay. Do you roll for damage on that?
Yeah, it's a weapon or a spell attack.
Does the door get a dexterity saving throw?
I mean, if it can jump out of the way, sure.
How much damage
Does
does
jump out of the way,
your
I'm out of here.
Right.
How much damage does your firebolt do?
Not a magnificent amount. So let's see. 8 fire damage.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this door is boarded over, and you can see that I mean, it's done some pretty good amount of work, but you'd have to use another fire spell or similar thing to break it down.
Okay. I guess I was just hoping that it would catch one of the boards on fire and the rest of them would just catch and burn.
Sure, over time it could probably do that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you wait, and it does eventually burn down. I'd like you to do a perception check as the smoke is like billowing around you.
It's a 9.
Let's see, Findag, what about you?
Perception?
Perception.
21.
Oh, good.
21.
I see
So-
lots of smoke.
Where is my thing? Alright. So you see it. So you're not caught by surprise. However, Mithrandir is, as this large humanoid creature comes barreling through, charging forward, and will attempt to run you down. It appears to be like we would recognize it as like Frankenstein type monster. Bits and pieces. It's a humanoid figure, but it's cobbled together by multiple pieces of other humanoids. And charging forward, it will it'll make 2 slams at you, trying to barrel through you. So the first one, it's a +7. Okay, so that's probably a miss.
Yeah, 15. So yes, that's a miss.
That is a miss. All right, and the second one, that's a hit.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
that'll
Yeah.
do it.
that will do it.
It's gonna be. Now this thing is large. It's a large creature. It is pretty strong. It does 2d8 plus 4.
Yikes.
You're looking at 8 damage.
Okay.
And we'll go into. It has disadvantage on attack rolls. Oh, actually, hold on a second. Because of the fire, it's gonna have disadvantage.
Yeah.
On that roll. So the first one missed. That's a 7. Okay, so that second attack would have missed as well.
Okay. I'll re-heal for 8 then.
Yeah. So it just comes through the door and it's swam, trying to get by you and through the smoke, moaning incoherently. Let's roll for initiative. My guy
Did you
is.
say I popped behind the wall when I saw it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so I have a -1 to mine, so I have an 18 for my initiative.
Give it 9.
9, okay.
You're on 23.
So it's gonna be McRandier, and then this flesh monster, and then Findak. Alright. Myth! Go for it. What do you want to do? It's right
I'm
in your group.
gonna hit it with a booming blade.
Booming blade! Is this fire damage?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay.
It's an 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. For 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna backpedal back over to the bookcase.
Okay. So disengage.
I just moved. I can't disengage as a bonus, so.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna take a
Okay. Is he
a
still
single.
at disadvantage?
Yes, disadvantage.
Awesome.
The 6. Do I have to take?
Neither one of those will hit.
All right. Yeah. What is you're a 15 AC?
16.
16? Yes. Okay. Yep. I needed a 9. I didn't get anything. So it's gonna be the Golem's turn. It's going to beam and moan and come forward. Now this thing is large, so actually no, it's not so large as to have an extra reach, but it's definitely gonna get to see into range of Findak. It still has disadvantage because of the flames and the smoke.
And it takes 6 thunder damage.
6 thunder damage. Okay. Alright. So disadvantage on the roll against Findak, swinging its arms wildly around. Jeez. Oh yeah, that's a miss. That's a miss. Does a 14 hit, Findak?
Nope.
Alright, so that was the first one. Second one. I need like a net 20. Nope, that's a miss. Okay.
Don't need a 20.
Well, you just need an 8 for me.
Alright. Next is you, Findak. Your turn.
Alright. If I were to forego my bonus action, well, I mean, using my bonus action, could I apply that vial of one of those vials of acid I got at the beginning of the game, like beginning of the campaign, to the end of a crossbow bolt and fire it?
That would kind of be a bit of that kind of takes some time to rig together. If you want to, you can disengage and use it as a projectile, like throw it.
Okay, I'll just shoot my crossbow at it.
Oh, okay.
You should get sneak attack because I'm within 5 feet.
Yeah.
And my weasel's there, jumping around.
Yeah,
at him.
definitely. You have advantage.
Well, that was a natural 1, but using lucky
Okay,
to
yeah.
reroll that. And that's a natural 20.
Hey, there you go.
That'll do it. That'll
Because
do
you're
it.
so lucky.
11. Oh, do you put the bonus the damage modifier on the first roll? So like 1d6 plus 5 for the first critical hit part.
Okay,
Or
so
is it 1d6.
it would be a solid 6 plus a d6 plus 5 plus your sneak attack bonus.
Okay, so I rolled an 11 so 17 just normal. And then sneak attack bonus is additional 7, so 24 damage.
24 damage? Okay. Nice. Alright, so just to make sure, you should be rolling 3 sneak attack dice, correct?
2.
2. Okay, so 2 sneak attack dice, plus you have a 4th one for your your damage plus a solid 6 plus your other damage,
So
right?
I got the solid 6. I rolled damage for the crossbow bolt, which was 11.
Oh, okay.
So that's
Okay.
17. And then this 2 sneak attack, the 2 sneak attack dice equaled 7, so 24.
Okay.
You got a crit.
I don't want to shortchange you because you roll a lot of dice. Okay. Nice.
And
Okay,
then
so
bonus action, I'll come over here, disengage behind the table.
gotcha. Okay. Miss Randier, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna throw my familiar at it.
Oh, it's
and-
bloodied.
Perfect. Attack it with another booming blade. Okay, 19 or okay. 19 to hit.
A 19 does hit.
For 10 piercing damage. Then I'll move up. Can I go diagonal across the dodging that nasty stuff?
No.
Or okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Yes. No,
I'll
that's
go there.
totally fine. While you're doing that and trying to avoid this gooey, gross stuff on the floor, you can see this lumbering giant just kind of fall forward and slump, blah, smashing that already damaged table to splinters and does not move.
Huh.
Man, y'all just are steamrolling straight through this.
Double
Perfect.
tap. Double tap it. Double
Yes,
tap it.
I'm sitting there stabbing it in the head repeatedly.
Well done. Okay, so you killed that flesh golem.
Good. It's a good flesh golem. Now it's dead.
Now it is dead.
Now my halfling thievery ways, like, if there's something that big in that room, what's it protecting? And
Let's go find out.
open it.
This room was once clearly a pantry, although now it is in shambles. Broken crates and shelves lie strewn all over the place. With foodstuffs, firewood, and other supplies they once contained scattered across the floor. However, I would like you to each roll a check.
What do you want?
Perception check?
Something. $17.
23. Wow.
At 23. So although there's nothing really of any value in this room, and you're kind of confused as to why this golem was left locked in this room, you turn around and perhaps something about the golem strikes you as being odd, and you notice something that you hadn't noticed before.
It is hung.
Huh?
It is very hung. It's packing.
You see that clutched in its arms is a severed arm. It must have had it in its hands while going berserk in that storeroom. The arm is marked with Shawanti tattoos.
Uh-oh.
Now, you were told to recover the body. So,
Do we have a bag we can stuff that arm in?
I mean, you can put it on my backpack, I guess. Tie it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
said
you
be happy
definitely
we
have some
bring
bags.
I'd be happy if we bring back the body in pieces.
They just said to
Yeah,
bring the
it's
body
like
back. They didn't say it had to be whole.
Right? Oh, there's one arm down.
Do you think it ate it?
You
Choke in the stomach and find other body parts?
you can do a medicine check to, or you can do investigation or medicine.
So yeah, could I investigate the stump of the arm to see if it looks like it's been gnawed or sliced apart?
Sure.
Okay. I rolled a 27.
Okay. No, it doesn't. It looks as though it was cut surgically.
Okay. Cool. Well, good news. It doesn't look eaten.
Who knew that this monster was a surgeon? Alright.
As he's elbow deep in the stomach.
Okay, so,
Onward and upward.
yep, sure.
Okay. I guess
Yeah, I suppose I'll lead the way.
You want to lead?
Looking
Okay.
for any kind of traps that might be along the way.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me some, what is it, perception? And are you going silently? Are you stealthily doing this?
I'm a Lightfoot, so yeah. Yeah, my first perception check was a 19.
Mm.
Stealth is a 26.
Okay.
Jeez.
How many more perception
I'll
checks?
hang back a little bit and watch the back end.
Okay. And, Finnek, this area here is dimly lit by that glowing fungus that you had seen earlier. So you may not necessarily need your a torch at this moment. And it's probably not a good idea anyway since you're sneaking. So you notice this foul smelling cavern is bordered on three sides by 10-foot deep pits. Oh, actually no, that's later on. My bad. Sorry. Disregard that. Disregard that. But the air here smells foul. Worse than that flesh abomination that you just faced.
Can I go further in?
Sure. So you see up ahead of you, the path diverges, and you can see that it kind of goes around behind this large outcropping of stones, and then to the south. So it goes to the north and to the south.
Now I'll turn back to the friend here and point and go, huh?
Pick a direction. Just toss a coin or something.
Alright, hold on. There's a big coin toss. Odds is heads. We'll go north. Tails is evens. We'll go south. Okay, south it is.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Got 2, so I'm gonna head south.
Okay, I'd like you to do another stealth check.
16.
Okay, against my perception. What is that? What did you get?
I got a 16.
Okay. Pacing back and forth ahead of you in the dim light, so you can see ahead of you to the south. In the dim light is another large, lumbering mass of flesh and putrefaction. It has not seen you. It is just pacing back and forth. It has not seen you yet.
I'll motion for Mithrandir. Come up behind me. I'll point to it. And I'm going to take that vial of acid that I had before.
Okay.
And rig it up to rest with the tip of the bolt. So that when I shoot it, I'll crack that open and hit with the bolt and the acid.
Okay. So, projectile like that's not really meant to have something heavy and weighted at the front of it. I'll let you do it. Disadvantage on the roll.
Okay. I got a 16 and a 20, so 16 to hit.
With your modifier?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Oh, wait. No, that is not a hit. It's surprisingly nimble, this monstrous creature. It turns to you and says, in a garbled voice that is both booming and moist, "Both gave me a big reward for your head, you pretty little elf and gnome." I don't know why it says elf, but that's what it says. That's pretty funny. Okay. So we will roll for initiative.
Who was Rolf again?
That's the
So-
necromancer.
Oh, Rolf's the Necromancer. Okay.
Mhm.
So,
Wow, a 2. That's
Rolf, I
fantastic.
don't remember who that was.
I got a 17.
Okay. Findak, Mithrandir?
23.
Okay, so it's going to be Mithrandir, then Findak, and then this beast. This is a named monster. His name is Cabbage Head. I just like the name. Okay. Mithrandir, it's your turn. You're going first again.
I don't know why I keep going first. I don't have any more dexterity than he does. Could I... Anticipating he's going to run towards us, can I cast web in the hallway thing?
Web in
where
the hallway thing.
I really wish I could click and, like, you know...
Like,
Do a
right
thing.
where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, you
Okay,
definitely
cool. I'm
do
gonna
that.
cast web there.
Okay.
That is it. That's it.
Is it?
How
Okay,
big of how big of an area does it fill?
It is a 20-foot cube.
Oh, okay. 20-foot cube.
They lightly obscure, so it shouldn't. You should be able to see through it. So if you
Okay.
wanted to shoot some crossbows, it shouldn't be an issue. But as soon as he tries to go through it, he has to make a dexterity saving throw. If he fails, he is restrained. And on his next turn, he could try to do a strength check to break out.
Okay. I like those odds. Okay. Yeah.
He sounds confident. That's not good.
Do you, is there anything else you do during your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Findak, it's your turn.
Okay, I'll just fire another crossbow bolt at him.
Okay. Now you could throw the vials of acid.
Yeah.
And I know last time we said the vials were 1d6, but they're actually 2d6.
Okay.
These are highly concentrated acid.
Nice.
That's an 18 to hit.
That is not a hit.
Jesus.
But did you get advantage on that?
No.
I mean,
Use your familiar.
there's so many things you have for advantage, so sure. I mean, you have your familiar, and you also are right next to an ally, right?
But I got the creature itself has to be within like 5 foot of an ally or myself.
Yep.
Oh, okay. But you
But
do have your
so you're
familiar.
He's an ally.
Yeah,
That's
but,
true.
yeah,
But did
sure.
you send your familiar over to distract him? How's that?
Okay.
So you can roll advantage on that.
20, a dirty 20 hit.
There you go.
A dirty 20 will hit.
All right.
So
Okay,
this
so
thing
that's
is
8 damage, and since I have advantage, I get so another 8, so 16 damage.
16 damage. Wow, that's pretty good. That is
And
very
then
good.
I'm going to sneak off down this way and hide in this little trench here, or tunnel,
Okay.
whatever this might be.
Okay.
They're
So
saying, "Come and get me."
okay, so taunting him over.
Yeah.
Okay. So as far as for your you have like a multi-attack ability. Is that only for melee?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Cabbage Head, being just taking some crossbow bolts, will attempt to charge. Mithrandir, how does the webbing work?
You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
So first, a dex saving throw. I have a
Plus 12 to dex.
Huh?
So he probably has like a plus 12 to dex.
Let's hope not.
No, he's like the Blob. Okay, so 17.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. I'm sorry, a 15. 15 good?
My spell save DC is a 15, so whoever
Okay.
wins in a draw.
Okay. So I win
I
it.
don't know.
I take it. I meet it or beat it.
You meet it.
Okay. So he will charge,
Shucks.
and he was oh, wait a second. Don't I have to do a DC strength check, or is that if I
No,
fail?
you're not stuck, so you don't need to save.
Okay.
Strength.
So he'll come over.
That was if you were stuck.
Oh, okay. Being goaded by Findek, and will attempt to what does he got? Yeah, unarmed strike. He gets 2 smashes. So smashy smash 1. Okay, that is probably a miss. I get a plus. Okay, what did I get? Was that a 10?
I got a 15.
Okay, I can get. He's very strong, like unnaturally strong. He gets a plus 9, so that's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Okay, a D3 plus 5. So this is a D3. There we go. 3 plus 5. So you're looking at 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And the second one. Okay, well, that's a natural 1. So he flails with the second smash and just hits the wall. And that ends his turn. Mithrandir, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna come up behind him and stab him with the sword.
Okay.
Casting Boom Blade.
Booming Blade.
Good 19 to hit.
A 19 does not hit, but
Oh,
perhaps if you
What
had...
about his prison wallet?
Oh,
Does
that's
that
right.
have those things too?
Wait, what?
His
Oh.
prison wallet.
prison wallet. How about you send your because you still have your familiar.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
I'm in range too, so he has advantage.
I thought that was like a special
No,
thing.
I would have
As long as
flanking or
any
something. I'm not sure how that works though.
Flanking, if you came up right behind him, I'm in the line of sight, so that would cause flanking.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Definitely.
Like he's
No,
in between.
I
our
understand
line of,
the term flanking. How does that work in the game?
it gives you advantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got another 19.
Definitely. Okay, that's
Great.
that's a good roll, but this guy,
It is.
he's like that Marvel villain, the Blob. Like he is just densely packed and strong.
Just goo. All right.
So good try, Findak. Your turn.
Well, I'm just gonna do my 2-weapon fighting.
Okay.
Attack with the first dagger, and that is a 17 to hit, which is a fucking miss.
Now you have advantage on the roll because flanking.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's 16.
Okay.
So 17 was the highest.
And that was for your first attack, so second attack.
Yeah, I can only take it if I make the attack with the first one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm gonna scoot farther back though.
So disengage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you can fit down this little pathway or not.
Yeah. Seeing that you've disengaged and retreated a little bit, he turns around to Mithrandir, who just attempted to strike him with Booming Blade, and will attempt a strike. I get +9.
Jeez.
That is a hit.
Yep, that'll do it.
So a D3 +5. So it's 3 + 5, so 8 damage on that first one. And then the second one is another hit.
Yep.
So D3. It's so weird. I've never seen a D3 attack. So 3, so another 8 points of damage.
Jeez.
Okay, next is going to be Mithrandir. If you guys are getting close to dying, like, please let me know.
Okay. Yep, I'm super bloodied.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'm
cast
definitely bloodied, that's for sure.
Booming Blade again. And I'm gonna throw my familiar at it so I get advantage.
Advantage, yep.
Not that one. Come on. 21.
That is a hit.
Finally. Oh man, okay. Damage, not nearly enough. 8 piercing damage. And I'm going to Misty Step to here.
Ooh, okay. Okay. He is bloodied.
Finally.
So Misty Step, do I get an attack of opportunity on that?
Nope.
Of course not.
It's a spell.
Of course. Alright,
I briefly surrounded by silvery mist, I teleport to an unoccupied space 30 feet away.
Oh, okay.
Or up to 30 feet away. So I just poof, gone.
Okay. Vindak, it's your turn.
Alright. So I see him disappear between the big guy's legs. My weasel runs out in front of him. I come up behind and slice at his Achilles tendons.
Yep, with advantage.
It was on a natural 20 and then tipped to a fucking 8. So 15 is the first roll. 19 is a hit.
No. Unless you have a modifier to make it higher.
No.
So they were both misses.
Okay.
Bonus action disengage.
Yeah.
I mean,
Roll.
you can. I mean, that's all you can really do.
Get hit.
Right, come back that way.
Yeah. Okay. So So it's his turn. Cabbage Head looks back and forth. His jowls are jiggling as he does so. Let's see, what's fun? Okay. Perhaps seeing a easier target. Cabbage Head will run down here and
Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
oh yes, that's
Yeah, I did the concentration checks and they both passed, so Webb's still there.
I
You gotta
have
stop rolling that high. You can't be doing that to me.
I guess I made it.
Yeah.
Alright. Another smash attack
What do I try?
with his big meaty ham hands. That's a miss. That is
Good.
a miss.
Good.
Second
Good. Do that
attack.
again. That was really nice. You should do it again.
That
live.
hurts. That hurts me.
I live.
That
It's
ends his turn. Alright, Mithrandir, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
Didn't he hit with the booming blade?
Actually, no, I'm not. What's that?
Did you hit with the booming blade that one turn?
I
No, you
did.
never did.
You said did, so that'll be 1d8. 8 thunder damage, please.
8 more thunder damage. Okay, yep. He's barely hanging on there. He's limping. He limped towards you.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Burning Hands. You make a dexterity saving throw or take half damage. Or, yeah.
So even if I pass this, I take damage?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a 15-foot cone of fire.
Fantastic. I get a +1 on this. I have an 11.
That is a failure. Take 9 fire damage, please.
He catches flame, the fire igniting the boils and pustules all over his body. He falls backwards, and almost like his body is beginning to liquefy because of the heat.
So if he fell backwards, he fell into the webs, which are flammable.
So now I need you to do a dex saving throw. Yeah. You want to. But I mean, I don't think it's. I don't think.
Just drop the concentration before it burns up.
Yeah, that's easy enough. Cool. That was horrifying. Oh my gosh.
Little flames that I peek out. Did we do it?
Yeah, he's dead. So, I've got a potion of greater healing that I'm going to chug.
Okay, you can give yourself max healing for that.
Okay, so that'd be 20. Awesome. I need it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
As you finally get to look around in your new location, the cavern here smells foul. It stings your nostrils. The borders of this alcove are lined with 3 10-foot deep pits. From these pits waft rancid smell of excrement and decay. Each pit contains a few heaps of moldy straw and wooden troughs containing filthy water and a few rotting body parts, and a couple still living prisoners. These prisoners are barely conscious.
Is say we could let him free, but the way out has those snake things there still.
It's a moral dilemma.
I'm apparently still dazed. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna come back up over here.
Oh yeah, your days wore off already.
I'm pretending. I didn't see the people.
Oh.
So it's just a bunch of prisoners, basically.
Do we
Yes.
see any people with a missing arm and tattoos on them?
Yeah.
There are none.
Well, you're not here. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing there. All there is in there is the the prisoners. So it's they haven't even recognized that you're up there. They're barely conscious and hanging on. You would each need to crawl down in there to help them, or to leave them for later if possible. Possibly coming back. Or...
Clear this place out before we attempt to even save anybody.
Alright, let's check out the rest of this and clear it the rest of the way out.
So as you go north, Findak, this tunnel that you had gone down, it ends in just a collapsed, just in a tunnel collapse, and it would take days to excavate that. The only easy way through to explore more would be to the north.
Let's go north.
Hey, you're full health. You lead the way.
I'm not full health. Closer, probably, but... Alright, cautiously gonna peek up these stairs.
You see a rough stone cavern that kind of meanders northward.
Okay.
It curves off to the right and then proceeds northward again. There is a partially rotted wooden door ahead of you.
Could I motion to Findak and see if he wants to open the door?
Sure. Is it open in or out?
It opens away from you.
Okay.
So into what you would imagine to be a larger room.
Okay. Is the door locked?
You can check it if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll check to see.
The door does not appear to be locked.
Okay, and then thing open.
So do you
roll a 25 for stealth?
You very quietly engage the locking mechanism on the door and open it. It swings silently into a larger chamber, and you are instantly met with a nauseating mixture of the scent of decay and strange chemicals. You see ahead of you a large table on which glinting saws, pliers, and long stitching needles and other surgical equipment are organized likewise on benches and shelves along the walls. On the center table, a large centralized table supports an equally large humanoid shape, a thing stitched together from a patchwork of dozens of different bodies. If it were standing, it would easily tower at 7 feet.
Do I hear anything else going on in the room?
Perception check?
$16.
You're looking around, and you see that to the east, there's a small alcove. Your stealth was what was your stealth check?
25.
25? Okay, I guess I could at least try. Okay, so I'm rolling a perception check against you. Where's my guy? 11. Okay, well that is a fail. In that small alcove, with their back turned away from you, is another Darrow. His back is facing to you, and it looks like he's working at a bench. You can barely make him out. I don't know if you can see him. Can you actually see him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Barely.
I opened up that room a little bit more.
Okay.
So,
You might just barely be able to see him. Maybe it's the dim light. But his back is facing you, and he's hard at work on a bench in front of him. He's mumbling incoherently to himself. Perhaps he's talking about his work. He didn't see you. Didn't see you.
okay. I'm going to throw the Molotov into that.
Okay. You throw the Molotov. Now, do we want to go a little long tonight?
Sure.
Can, yeah.
Okay, we'll go a little longer. All right, go ahead and roll a. You can roll a. Roll to hit. I'll give you advantage on the roll.
Roll is a straight 20. A modifier is at 16.
That is a miss, but we'll say that. Man, I really need to make some fire tokens. That's an excellent idea. I don't know why I didn't think about that. We'll just say it splashes against the wall, and he immediately turns around, screeches, and points at you. And we will go right into combat. If you can roll some initiatives.
13.
I rolled a 14 as well.
14. Okay, who's got the higher initiative?
+4.
Yeah, we both got +4.
Okay, well, who wants to go first then?
Go for it.
Okay. Since I'm up front, I guess I'll go.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense. Okay. I got an 11 plus my dex. I got a pretty good dex. I don't mean to brag, but I got a pretty good dex. I got a +4 also. So I'm at a 15. So both of y'all are 14?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So actually, all right. So it's me, Findak, then Mithrandir. But first is gonna be this named character.
Oh, good.
Turn around. Do I know any spells? I do know spells.
Yeah, you forgot them all.
And he forgot them all.
Yep. The fire.
Let's see.
Forgot them all.
Oh, here's a good one. darkness. Now, Mithrandir, can you see in magical darkness?
Nope, sure can't.
He will cast darkness. I have to roll to cast it.
I have a question. Can you see in magical darkness?
I can make a... Well, I miss anyway. Crap. Okay.
I think those people that can't see magical darkness are warlocks. They have like that demon pack or something.
Yeah, the Devil's Sight, and then if you're a Shadow Sorcerer, you can spend sorcery points for it. But I think, for the most part, you can't see in magical darkness.
So no one could see. No, but I missed. I failed that roll anyway. He will try to do... Man, I really should have looked this up beforehand.
It's exactly how I DM too.
I'll try to do another spell, and that'll wrap up his... that is a... Where is it? 3. That's a fail. Okay. Yeah. All right. He's done. Okay, so Findak, your turn.
That body didn't seem to be like moving or alive at all when I first looked in there. That's on the table.
No, it doesn't. It does not. It does not seem to be moving.
Okay, I'm gonna use my movement and attempt to hide behind the body and table. And then fire off a crossbow bolt at...
This guy gets let me quickly see if he can hide. As a bonus action, he can kind of do the same thing that you do, Findak, where he gets to like do a hide. So I'm gonna attempt to hide versus your perception. I fail. Now I'm rolling dumb.
19.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, you can see me trying to hide, but it's not working. Okay, go ahead and continue.
Okay, so I come behind there, basically having cover.
Mm-hmm.
And shoot a crossbow bolt at him.
Sure.
That's a 23 to hit.
That is a hit.
10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
That'll be my turn. I'll use the hide action. But
Okay.
He kind of knows I'm there anyway.
I'll give you advantage on the stealth check. Jeez, all right. You are hidden.
Yeah, I got a 26 to hide.
Yeah, you're well hidden. Okay, Mithrandir, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna peer around this corner and I'll just lob a firebolt at it. So
Okay. By roll a dex saving throw or anything?
it's an attack roll.
Okay.
It's 17 to hit.
That is a miss.
Ah.
So don't forget you have your familiar to give
familiar.
yourself advantage. So.
Look, is there fire going on in there though?
Yes. Behind him there is like a small, like he was working at a laboratory bench. So yeah.
There we go.
I want to make sure his familiar doesn't go in the fire.
Oh, it's an owl. It flies.
Okay.
23 to hit.
23 does hit.
Sweet. Whopping 1d10 damage for 8 fire damage.
Right.
And I'll tuck back behind this doorway.
Okay. During his turn, he will okay, so you're both in well, Findak, you're hidden.
Yep.
Mithrandir, you're in cover. He will attempt to cast a spell. He will attempt to cast blindness. I have disadvantage on this. Wow. I have disadvantage on this roll. Of course.
I'm liking this disadvantage. It's good.
Okay. He will attempt to cast using a wand. He will attempt to
Have a wand.
use a wand on you. It's to hit. Fudging bullshit. Disadvantage.
Oh, good. Ah, yes.
I don't get to have any fun.
No.
All right, I'm going. He's going. He's going to attempt to hide again. So against each of y'all's perception. Come on. Okay. And I think my agility is actually pretty decent. I got a +4, so I'm at a 16.
18.
Okay.
Got a 14.
Okay. Well, the next person to go is Findak.
The guy who could actually see him. Perfect.
The guy who can actually see him, so that makes sense.
Okay, I'm gonna have my familiar run up and over the body from the north of me, and come up and around like that.
Okay.
That way it gives him an idea that I might be in that corner.
Okay.
Have it run up so I get advantage on my shot.
Sure.
And then... $24 to hit.
A 24 hits.
So that's 7 plus 6, so 13 damage.
How much damage?
13.
13. Okay.
And then I'll come back around here. I'll just take cover, because I mean, I can't really hide, but he knows I'm there. I mean, I'm hidden, I'm covered, but...
I think it basically does the same thing.
Yeah, you're just concealing your exact location.
Yeah. Okay, Mithrandir, your turn.
I'm just gonna do the same thing again. Jump out here, lob a firebolt. Hope it actually hits this time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 19.
A 19 does not hit.
Jeez. Okay, yep, back around here.
Okay.
What about, was that advantage with your familiar?
No, I don't know why I keep forgetting that.
Literally handing out advantage like candy.
I know. Just here, have advantage, and I keep forgetting.
Hey, did you remember your familiar?
Nope, sure didn't.
I don't want to.
No,
you can do whatever you want.
I rolled it again and it was worse, so it's okay.
You can do whatever you want. All right.
I can't throw a fireball at this guy.
That's true. You cannot do that, apparently. You just cannot. All right, it's going to be his turn. And okay. I'm going to jeez. In frustration, he pulls at his hair. My golem is not ready.
Good.
He will attempt to cast a spell again. I'm gonna attempt blindness again on Findak this time. I have disadvantage on the roll. So first one, please don't be a 20. That makes me want to cry. Okay. Jeez. Dang it. There's no point rolling again. Ugh. Okay, fine. Alright, and then he's going to attempt to cast with his wand to hit you with disadvantage. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Please roll a 20 this time. Yes! Okay, so I'll take the 16. So there's a 16 plus my... Do you get to roll? Do you get to add your modifiers, your spellcasting modifiers when casting it with a wand?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
So does a flat 16 hit you, Findeck?
Me?
Yep.
Oh.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay. You are paralyzed for
Again?
1 round.
Oh, well, that could have been worse.
It could have been
That could have been
worse. Okay, then he will attempt to. He will go over here and attempt to hide. Why not? Or he'll take cover in this little alcove. Okay. Next is Findeck.
Well, since I'm paralyzed, can I use my familiar senses, seeing through its eyes? Because I can't do anything anyways, and it's over in that alcove with the thing. I'll look for it. I can point it out to Mithrandir on his next turn.
Yeah, you can. I'll let you negate the disadvantage. So it's just a flat roll.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, then it's Mithrandir's turn.
Okay. I'm frustrated that my fireball thing doesn't work, so I'm gonna point my wand of magic missiles at this guy and shoot him.
Okay, you do that.
I'm gonna do 2 charges, so there's 4 darts.
Okay.
So 44 plus. Come on. 4. $13 damage, please.
13, please. Okay, he is bloodied.
Good. I'm gonna go back in this doorway.
Okay. It's his turn. He will. How far is Ray of Frost? What is the range on Ray of Frost?
Let's look.
A 30-foot cone or 15-foot cone?
Ray of Frost. 60 foot range. It's a single target range spell attack.
Okay, he'll pop up from. Huh?
I was thinking Cone of Frost.
Oh yeah.
It's not kind of cold.
Okay, he'll just kind of pop around this corner and attempt. Well, first he'll try to use his wand on Mithrandir. Disadvantage. Actually, he'll come over here. He'll move over here and take cover in there, and so he can probably see you around there. Or you probably hunkering down, I'd say. So you're probably still in cover even from that point.
Okay.
Why not? I'll throw you a bone. All right, so first roll. Of course. All right. Okay. Do higher than 15. Come on. Higher than 15. Higher than 15. You bastard.
How did it react action, the defender slams the door shut before he gets hit with it.
No.
In his frustration, he misses. I will now attempt to do a Ray of Frost. So my spell casting is where is it? +5. Okay, that is a 17 with disadvantage. Okay, does a 14 hit? Probably not. Does not hit. Okay, well, he's taken cover in this against this large table. He's a small creature, equally as small as Findak. Now, Findak, your paralysis is worn off.
Okay. I'm gonna still using the familiar I'd seen where he went, right?
Yeah, you can see where he's gone.
So I'm going to, as stealthily as possible, climb up over the body and jump down with double dagger attack.
Okay, that sounds pretty acrobatic. You want to roll one of those for me?
Do a stealth for you. It's a 28 for stealth.
Okay.
Okay, then attack with a first. That's a 25 to hit.
That's a hit. Yeah, that'll do it. And you have advantage on the roll. I'll give you advantage because that was pretty badass.
Yeah, it's still 25 to hit.
Okay, well, that's a hit. That is also a hit.
First one's 8 damage.
Okay.
Then, so now, sneak attack would only apply to the last bit, right? Or do I apply a sneak attack to both my attacks?
I don't know.
Just one attack.
One, okay. Then I'm going to roll for the second dagger to hit. And that's a 21 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay, so then I'll roll sneak attack, so 4 damage. So 7 plus 4, 11 damage
11?
with that first dagger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was just 11 for your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. It is not looking very good for this guy.
Good.
Mithrandir, your turn. I'm sorry, you're done with your turn, Findak?
I mean, I guess I could come try to hide over here.
Okay. So you'll just take cover back there?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Mithrandir, your turn.
I'm gonna run back in here and try to stab him with a sword.
Okay.
See if that works better than anything else I've done. 23.
Bring your familiar.
That is a hit.
I guess I can use my familiar and see if I get a crit. Nope, no crit. Okay, it's 23 to hit for 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I will run around here and take cover behind the table.
Okay. Right. Okay. Now, so you were within melee range of him, right?
Does it have a melee weapon?
Okay, so and then you don't have a disengage or anything that gives you a bonus action, right?
Right, but does this? He's got a wand. Does he have a melee weapon?
Yeah. But no, okay. Can I use a touch spell?
I don't know. I know normally it's got to be a melee weapon, or they have the Warcaster feat, or something along those lines that lets them use a spell as an attack of opportunity. But normally, I don't think so.
I do think I have something similar. Combat casting.
Yeah, it might be Warcaster though. So this is Pathfinder technically.
Combat cast might be Pathfinder specific.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's for concentration.
You get a +4 bonus on concentration checks.
That's what I thought.
That's your combat.
Yep. Okay.
Caster.
Nope. I can't do anything.
Hey, touching an opponent with a touch spell is considered to be an armed attack, and therefore does not provoke attack of opportunity. However, the act of casting a spell does provoke. Okay, that's not what we were looking for.
No, that's not what we're looking for. But I do have a dagger. I do have a melee weapon.
But was he holding it?
Okay, fine. You got me there.
It's.
You got me there. You got me there. Those are the rules. Okay. I should just stop reminding y'all that you have those familiars and getting yourself.
No kidding.
I don't get to have any fun.
You'll probably start winning then.
All right. Okay. So he's going to. He'll come over here. And.
Take 1d8 thunder damage.
No!
Oh, 1 thunder damage.
1 thunder damage, please.
Worth it.
Okay.
Totally worth it.
Whew. Okay, that was close. That was very close.
2d8.
2d8?
Level 5, yeah.
Oh, okay. Got you. Alright. I thought you were telling me I took that much damage.
I mean, you can if you want, but...
No, thank you.
Okay.
Alright. Again, got you in line of sight, so no disadvantage. I'm going to try to blind. DC 15. Plus, yes! Plus 5. That is a hit.
You said it was a DC 15? Or was
For
that
me.
just
it was a DC 16. I still hit it.
Well, if it's a DC, then I have to save. Or is it an attack roll?
That's my attack roll. I have to hit that.
Okay.
Because it's blindness.
Right. Weird.
You are blind.
Okay. I see nothing. Okay. So I'm blinded for now.
Yes. I'm looking it up right now. You can attempt a Constitution saving. Yeah. This is a 5e. I'm just modifying it.
Okay.
On your turn.
Okay.
All right. So you've been blinded. I will do. I will do Ray of Frost again. Plus 5 advantage since you're blinded.
Makes sense.
Okay. Now it is my turn to have to. I had some miss too. Wow.
I'm just blindly flailing around and magically dodging it.
It's like Drunken Master. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Findak, it's your turn.
Send my familiar over to him.
As one does.
Shoot with a crossbow.
Okay. As one does.
A 24 to hit.
That is a hit.
8 plus 3, so another 11 damage.
Did you apply your sneak attack?
Yeah.
You know what? He didn't even need to, because he slumps to the floor.
Finally. Good.
Dead. Dead, dead, dead. Dead. Okay.
Do we notice any tattoos on this body?
As you examine, as it so
Does a 20
happens.
let me rub the crud out of my eyes?
Yeah, do it. Go ahead. You can take some time. You can take a few minutes.
Okay, I did a Constitution saving throw and I got a 20.
Okay, yeah, you pass.
Okay.
Even still, just taking a bit of time.
No.
Maybe the spell's durate. Maybe the spell wears off. Maybe it was a concentration spell of some kind.
Sweet.
So this was okay. Yeah. So as you have some time now to examine this large flesh golem that's sprawled on the table, it's incomplete. But you see that its head is almost comically too small for this large body. Not only that, but it appears to be the head of a young man with a very distinctive scar upon his left cheek. You recognize this head, of course, by the description given to you by Thousand Bones as Gaiken.
Oh, we got an arm and a head.
Yep.
That's
Is
right.
it just like the head stitched to the torso, or is it like flesh grown back together?
No,
Like I said, sovereign glued.
no, it's stitched.
Okay, so we can just pull the stitches apart. Use a dagger and cut the stitches, pull the head back off.
Alright.
Do any of the other flesh golem parts look like they belong to Gaiken?
They do not.
Okay. Then I guess, could I look over the dead mage?
Yes. So he has some pretty cool stuff. His robe is particularly interesting. I don't want to spoil it, so I won't. But it does look particularly interesting. Even without performing, do you have detect magic?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll just say that you're running detect magic on it, taking some time. And what takes 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Okay. Yes. So, this has an aura of necromantic magic around it. Now, it would take some time and research to kind of figure out what exactly this is. But for now, let's just call it a robe of bones. He has a wand that is also radiating energy. You could tell that it was dealing paralysis damage.
Right.
It's not a wand of paralysis. It's called a wand of Ghoul touch. It causes paralysis.
Of dual touch?
Ghoul.
Ghoul, okay.
Yeah. We'll say it has 12 charges remaining on it.
Finnick, do you want that one?
You can hold on to it.
Okay. Seem to have a wand collection.
You'd be like one of those old street smugglers, like merchants with the Rogue pull a wand.
Yeah, just pull it out. There's about 30 wands all lined up.
Yeah, little labels
You,
inside your cloak so you know which one's what.
he has 3. It looks like fruit. Blue rotten plums, or plum-like fruit. Do a nature check, or arcana. Nature or arcana.
Got 24 with Arcana.
Okay, these are what's known as blue weenies.
All right then.
It's blue winnis. WHINNIS. They cause, it's a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. On contact, it causes 1 Constitution damage, and it has a secondary effect of causing unconsciousness for 1d3 hours if ingested.
What about if added to a crossbow bolt?
That would be inserted.
That would
Intravenously.
that would not be quite the same as ingestion. But I see what you're going for, but that's pretty good. But
You
it's
can keep those if you want.
It's not the same as you could poison somebody with it. You
Have
can
more
poison
applications
somebody
than I
with
would
it,
for
but
it,
they
so
have
go
to
for it.
ingest it.
Just run up and stuff it in their throat.
Yeah, you could do that. He has a very fine masterwork dagger. In his pockets, you find 38 gold pieces and a ring that is also giving off an aura of magic. I'm not sure. I guess it's what kind of magics are there? Conjuration magic, I guess.
Okay.
Whatever protection is, it's a ring of protection.
Oh, okay.
That one I'll give you. That one's a pretty it's relatively mundane.
Yeah.
However, that coat is something rather special.
Okay.
Additionally, you find his spell tome.
Ooh. Yes, please.
Do you open it?
I'll save that for later.
Okay.
I'll pocket it for now.
Okay.
Findek, do you want the ring?
Sure.
It gives +1 protection, so you get to add 1 to your AC. And I think that's probably it. Let me look at the map. Yeah, I think that's probably it for today. Let me look. Yeah, I think that might be it for today.
It says a masterwork dagger, so that's a +1 dagger, right?
Yes, it's effectively a +1 dagger.
Take it.
Yeah.
I
I just
use
put
it.
my other dagger in his hand.
Better keep it and throw it at somebody's face.
Right in their face.
Cool,
Yeah.
guys.
Sweet.
And
Depending
then,
on. Go ahead.
how do we do? You found some scrolls, right? You found some duplicate scrolls. If
Yeah,
we
do you
study
want-
those, we can add those to our spell list, right?
You can do that too.
For scrolls, they're one-time use.
Okay, as a wizard, I can take that scroll, spend some gold, and add it to my spellbook.
Oh, okay. Yeah, totally. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, but I have 2 scrolls of false life. Do you want one?
Sure, I'll take one of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you both have spellbooks now, right?
Do
Yeah.
you have a book? I'm not sure how
I don't know.
Arcane Tricksters work.
It's just little tricks I can do, but
Okay.
I don't know if I'm able to learn them from scrolls then? I'll
I
have to
don't
do some research and I'll let you guys know.
think. Okay. So now you can use the scrolls. I'm not sure if you could learn them though. Yeah. That'd be cool. Say, I know I can take that spell book and I can read through it and learn some of those as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you can do. That's why I figured you were looking for a spell book. You kept asking about what's on this bookshelf. What's on this bookshelf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I know as a wizard you can take scrolls and learn them.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that makes sense. But in the process, it destroys the scroll.
Yes. Yeah, it does.
But as for Arcane Trickster, so you don't have like a spell tome or anything. It's just like a trick, you know?
It's just like inherent magic that comes along with.
But you do get to like learn spells as you progress naturally.
Yeah.
Okay. So like each level or whatever, you can learn another first level spell or etc. Or are you locked in on a certain number?
It's basically a half caster,
Okay.
so I don't get as many spells, but I get a lot from different classes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
I just quickly looked it up, and it says since you don't have a spell book, you can't copy it into like a spell book.
Okay. What about
that's Jeremy Crawford.
It's what?
That's from Jeremy Crawford. He's one of
What does he know? What's Jeremy Crawford know?
I don't know. Nothing.
Yeah,
probably.
who's this Jeremy guy?
What if I just scribble it down on my arm?
There you go. Just a bar napkin.
A bar napkin. You can get it tattooed to yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's cool. I think that's fine. Yeah, definitely cool with you getting like a tattoo of it on your like some kind of. I think that's pretty badass. Okay, but what about spells that are outside of your like wheelhouse? So like, can you learn a cleric spell?
Me or him?
Both of you.
I don't know.
Or does it have to be a spell that's in your like list? Or like, you know, something that you can share that's shared with another class?
No, see, as an Arcane Trickster, I do get to pick from different classes and all that.
Okay.
But see, I don't have a spell book to write them down, so I can't learn other things that I don't like that aren't already there, really.
Well,
I mean, pick what my spells are. That's it.
But you came up with a creative solution. Somebody said like tattooing it.
Yeah.
You could do that. I'm cool with that, and learn a spell that way. As long as it's some.
If I could do that, I can learn whatever spell because I can take from any class.
You're not locked in.
No.
Okay. I wasn't sure. So like, if you at the start of it.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
Mine has to be wizard list.
Yours has to be wizard. Okay. But as an arcane trickster, like you can pick from any class.
I have options for there's a couple of warlock spells, I think, or a bard spell.
Okay.
Actually, see, I thought arcanes were stuck on the wizard list too.
I'm gonna look just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure there's other things in it.
Right. Now, regardless, once you pop open that spell tome, you'll have to spend some time.
Yeah.
Looking at it. So. It won't happen just instantaneously.
No, that's why I said I'd do it later because it will take some. That'd be like a long rest type thing.
Oh yeah, definitely going to take some time, but very cool. All right, so I think we should call it for tonight. I think next session it might be just a hair short.
Okay.
But we'll definitely we can bring in new players the one after this next one. So not next week, but the following week. And I'll give you all a heads up.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, it was fun. And I guess you guys have a good night or a good rest of the week and a good weekend.
All right.
You too, guys.
Talk to you guys later.
See ya.